Last season, Blackburn Rovers just missed out on the playoffs by coming 7th in the Championship and missing out on that Premier League football that they dream about every day.
Can't stand this.
With the likes of Ben Diaz and Bradley Dack leaving the club as well, will they ever get that close again? Today, I will be rebuilding Blackburn all the way to the top like they did in the 1994/95 era and hopefully cementing them back into a winning side once again. So I don't think the team looks too bad considering they have lost two of their best players in Bryan Diaz and Bradley Dack as well. But they have brought in the likes of Noel Ennis from Plymouth Argyle, who have just won the League One to go up to the Championship. And Trostan from Vitias from Udinese. So not bad couple of signings there, some decent ones going. And some brand new faces coming into the team. But this is the formation I'm going to go with here, ladies and gentlemen, because I feel like this is going to be the best one. And I'm going to go for the 4-3-3 for looking for a new centre mid and a new striker. So as I feel that'll be the best upgrade for this team at the moment. With our budget being around 14 million, we've gone in and bought Chelsea youngster Dale Fofana, an upcoming talent, and also gone into the Argentine League and picked up Redondo for around the 4 million mark. With the two signings we made, our budget sits at about 5 million, which I'm okay with. I don't think no one deserves to leave the club in the first season, as like I mentioned, we come close to the playoffs last season, and I think this team, with the new adjustments and tactics, are decent too. I feel confident. We have, however, got one more addition to the team, and this is academy player in David Briggs, a 16-year-old left winger with 100% potential work rate, potential to be special, I refer to right there, and he will 100% come into this team and could potentially be a star in the near future. Season objectives this season from the board ain't too bad either, with our biggest task being on the youth development, which we are pretty much done already with the sign of David Briggs and the other two, and the domestic success of getting automatic promotions and reach the round of 16. A high task from the board, I must say, to be honest. I'll say all our max is 100% possible for the FA Cup round 16. I think that's pushing it in the first season. It's going to be a hard task, but we'll have to wait and see on what the season holds out for us. So the season one has come to an end, and it looks like Blackburn Rovers just missed out on promotion. But hold on, folks, we are in the playoffs. Have we won the players to go into the Premier League? Let's have a little look here, and we have. We won 4-3 on penalties at Wembley against Preston North End. We are back in the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we have in the semis? We had Watford. We beat them 3-1 on aggregate. We will take that indeed. Looking at some of our stats now for the season, it looks like Sorbet Thomas was our leading goal scorer in 19 goals and 8 assists. He is on loan, unfortunately, so maybe in season 2 we can bring him back into the team and make it on a permanent. We have the new sign from Plymouth Argyle, Noel Ennis, getting 13 goals, and also Sam Gallagher getting 15. New signing though, which is very surprised as I started him as a striker, David Fofana, only got 7 games and only 1 goal, so a very poor season from him. Hopefully he can bounce back in season 2. Looking at as well the young talent in David Bridges as well, 4 goals in 10 games is actually quite good for that overall, and coming out as a substitution player. Not too bad for David Briggs indeed. Slosmek as well, 7 goals, decent as well. Everyone putting a shift in today, it seems, and throughout the season, which is very nice indeed. Unfortunately, where it came to the FA Cup, that we did get knocked out by Wolves 3-2. Very annoying indeed, but like I said, I didn't really expect us to go all the way. I wonder who actually won it in the end. It was actually Liverpool. They absolutely dominated Leicester City. Like I said, I just didn't really expect us to go far with the side being kind of weak for comparing us towards like Liverpool, City, the big giants. Just wasn't one of them. So with us going up into the Premier League now, there'll be a lot of change in the team. It's going to be so hard. It'll be a matter of survival in season 2. A lot of players will be leaving and a lot of upgrades will be coming. Let's see what the crack is. So Premier League football is back with Blackburn at last. We need to change things up fast. Gonna be harsh in these times. With our main objective this season to avoid relegation, we need to say goodbye to some players that I think ain't going to fit well in the Premier League. And that is going to be Sam Gallagher, Noel Ennis, Mark Dry, and Jake Vale, and many more in the near future. So I was just scrolling through the Championship now for the teams that have just been relegated from the Premier League, and I can see Brentford, Bournemouth, and Everton. We could bring the players like Mbueno, Pickford, and Godfrey into the team for very cheap indeed, and I think that for season 2, just to avoid relegation, is a no-brainer for Blackburn. We acted quick and started off approaching with a Bueno from Brentford with our 53 million budget for the season. Massive budget, if I must say so myself, for Blackburn this season. We secured a lot of players with Bueno for 17.5 mil, 19-year-old Erling Jr. from Juve for 9.2 mil, Edin Dzeko, an experienced player that's done it in the Prem, old but could do the job, from Inter for 9.6 mil. Godfrey, a player that has gone down from relegation with Everton for 7.5 mil, with a swap with Hayden Carter as well on top of that, and a very experienced Argentine in Banega, 6.5 mil with McCarthy. With some more players sold and loaned out, we can see the final team on paper. Bit tired it seems due to hard training sessions from myself, just want to get the best out of the boys. Is it going to pay off though? We'll wait and see. Let's get to January. That's not good, is it? Oh no! Some players have faith like Godfrey, but some don't want to be here anymore, like Dolan. You're lost, my friend. With the window closing, I decided to make no transfers. I felt confident within my team to bring this back near the end of the season. I just did. I had a funny feeling with the top three, but some players disagreed. With the new signs in Redondo and Fofana 1 and out 2, I've just bloody signed them. What's going on here? Looking at the stats midway through the season though, with our top three, they're only getting 22 goals between them. I mean, that is not very good. You can see why maybe we're just falling down a little bit short down near the end of the table. We just need to pick it up. We need a miracle for the rest of the season. Can we do the impossible? That's the question. So ladies and gentlemen, with all the drama we had in January, they wrote us off. We were bottom of the league. People were moaning. A lot of players wanted to leave, and they will be going. They will have their wish. But have we turned it around halfway through the season? Last game against Arsenal, have we done it? And we've done it.
I am Jose Mourinho.
We have finished mid-lower table, but we have avoided relegation. We have done it. We are surviving in the Premier League for season 3. We're just going to get into the Arsenal game. Now, screw the pre-match conference. It doesn't matter. We have survived. Would it be nice to end on a win, though? Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it as a draw. But there it is. We have survived. Well done to the boys. We go again next season and build stronger and climb the table even more. So having a look at some of the key players of the season for Blackburn in season 2 in the Prem. Bueno really turned it up again in the second part of the season. Same with Dzeko and Erling Jr. as well. 17 goals for a 20-year-old, 80 overall. He's definitely going to be the one to watch for 15 goals in 37 games in the Premier League. Just in general though, you've got Buckley and Bueno Jr. Godfrey even going up. The team is definitely in safe hands for season 3 indeed. I think we're going to get a bit higher. So there it is. There is the official table right at the end after the Arsenal game. Just barely surviving the Premier League, sitting in 16th with who is going down. That is the weird one. Who is actually going to go? Fulham, Norwich and Leeds. I wonder how we did in the FA Cup though. Could be a bit of a stinker again. City going to win it. Let's have a look here. Let's see if we can find our team for this quickly. Where are you? So there it is. We lost in the round 3 to Liverpool 3-2. I mean, we got a little bit far, but this is still amazing. So we'll take it, but it is what it is. Let's have a look at the Carabao Cup. See if we did anything well there. Man City did it again. Fair play to them. They're on an absolute rampage. Let's see where we came though. That's the big question. I want to see where we come. Middlesbrough knocked us out 5-4 on penny. Round 2, really early. Really early indeed. Need to be a little bit better there. So just a rundown of players who will be eventually going, as some of them did moan throughout January, which is very annoying. So you got Scott Watson here, leaving to Sunderland when the window's open. Very annoying indeed. One of our newest signings in Federico Redondo. I really wanted to keep this lad, but he was just too adamant on playing all the time, it seems. And he's going to Leeds, which is a big loss. 21 at 75 overall. He could have definitely been a starter next season, as Banega, I'll quickly show you now, is getting there with age, I believe. So he would have, yeah, 100%. He would have been a star. So a massive loss there. A big shame indeed. We've also got the new signing in David Dashrow for Fofana. 21.74 overall. Again, would have been a big important player next season, but he's going to euthanasia next season. Very annoying indeed. Say we're told as Dolan again. A lot of players that we just wanted to keep are going, but regardless of that, we just got to think of the bright side. We are going to get money for these guys, but he goes to Galatasaray, which I believe Zaha just went to in real life, so could be a bit of a dangerous partnership right there for the near future. So season 2 has come into an end, and I'll tell you what, we will take it. The main objective for the season was not to get relegated back into the championship, and we did it, finishing 16th right there, just below West Ham. They've had an absolute stinker, so we've actually finished above some decent sides like West Ham, but we will take it indeed. The question is, what is season 3 got on hold for Blackburn? So here we have it then, season 3, let's build again. Decent budget of this time with a 46 million to play with, and the board expects me to finish mid-table in the FA Cup round 16. Nothing new there, to be honest, is there? It's time to bring in some young talent though to Blackburn, and I couldn't think of a bigger player than the guy in the moment in football right now, REBUILT, if that's how you pronounce it. The Real Madrid star is currently at Burnley in this career mode, and I want to get him in. He's a young lad, got bags of potential, and he's even referred to as the next Mesut Ozil. We're going to get him in. We got him in for 26 mil. We also purchased Chris Smalling for 6 mil with Hayam swap deal. Also got in Roman Latvia for a swap deal with Luis Travis. Zapata for 1 mil with Xhaka. And lastly, Keylor Navas from PSG. The team needs something fresh, and we need to maximise the Goulart's potential, so we went for a 4-3-3 attack with Goulart in the camera, just pushed up a little bit just behind the striker. Buckley in behind him playing the more Thiago kind of centre mid vibe, just controlling midfield, and then Latvia being the anchor in the DM role, just controlling and helping out that back line as much as possible. We played around with the tactics as well to suit everyone's needs. For example, Zapata as a target man, because that is what is useful, and also the wingers going in cut inside as well. Midway through the season, we're doing okay. Could be better, it could be worse. With us only having 3 mil in the bank, I'll probably dodge the January window, to be honest with you, as I don't think we need to do any business there. So with that being said, let's see how we do at the end of the season with Blackburn. Let's go. So legend, we're at the end of season 3. Is it going to be better than last season? If it is, that means it's a good sign and we're progressing into the right place. Aussie from January was definitely a lot better, so is it going to reflect at the end of the season as well? And as we have finished 12th in the league, a lot better from last season. Let's check out the stats. So as you can see from the stats here, 3 players, obviously the attackers, all of them got 17 goals, which is very strange, but one stands out in Erling Jr. getting 10 assists as well. Not too shabby indeed. Goulart, the new sign, the magic man in the middle, bit sloppy, but he is a young kid, we'll give him time. What I do want to see though is where we got in the cups. That's the big ask here, because I feel like we should be doing a lot better with the team we got now. So let's have a look and see what the crack is there. So the Emirates FA Cup, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit better. We got to the round of 16 against Burnley, but unfortunately lost to 2-1. It's definitely a lot better. We're going into the right places right here. Let's have a look at the Cabero Cup, see if we did anything magical there. Let's have a little gander. I'm trying to find it. Not looking good, boys, I will say that. So we're only round 2. Very annoying indeed. 4-3 on penalties to Blackpool. I'll tell you what, in terms of the cup runs, we're not doing that good. Something we definitely need to work on in season 4. So season 3 is a wrap. A little bit better than we did last season, and especially in the FA Cup as well, but just need to just push a little bit more. Looks like this one's going to be the waiting game, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll get there in the end to be champions of the world. I'll see you in part 2. Bye.